Welcome back to Sakura Swim Club, everyone. In the last episode, Hiromi and Mieko discovered some interesting feelings they have for each other and shared their first kiss. I don't think we've been kissed yet, have we? Wait, we got cheek kissed once.
Cheek kissed.
Yeah. But now the big day has arrived, and here we are in this packed stadium, ready to do some swimming.
So, how does it feel now that you're here, Kaede?
Nervous. I don't think I've ever felt this worked up in my entire life.
That means you care. If you care, then you're going to do your best. That's right. I know what it's like to have anxiety before something big. We were also at a tournament... Pardon me, my voice cracked. We were also at a tournament 2 years ago. Puberty's hitting hard. Unfortunately, I ended up letting my anxiousness get the better of me. But that's not going to happen this time.
If Hiromi hasn't hit puberty yet, then when her breasts enlarge, I want to be nowhere near her because of how badly it's going to be hurting her. If that's her prepubescent body.
I was just joking about the puberty. I'm taking steroid shots and my voice is deepening.
Moving on. It's not just
cheating.
me who's determined.
I seriously want to win this tournament, and that's why it's not going to happen.
These two have flames flickering their eyes.
We might get disqualified.
HGH in their veins. Their passion is burning brightly.
While you're out there, remember that we're with you, as is their roid rage.
Yes.
You can't lose with us by your side. That's right, we're going to be like Russians. You don't think you can do this, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. So don't let yourself get distracted. We'll be here for you as you were for us.
I don't doubt that. If my dad forces me to move away from here, I know I'll regret it for the rest of my life. This swimming tournament, it's more important than ever that I succeed.
I love you, Kaede.
Aw.
So don't you dare lose. She just outright said it!
Mieko's about to start stamping her foot again.
How can you be so bold? Come on, Mieko. We both know you want to say it too. I love you too. So you're not allowed to leave.
She nearly faints after saying that.
I did it.
Aw.
I said it.
She looks really pleased with herself after saying that. I love you both too. So I promise that I'll succeed. There's no way that I'm going to fail this swimming tournament. Don't forget about yourselves, though. You both better do your best, too, okay?
How could I not do my best today? I'm more fired up than I've ever been for a long time. All of our years of training are going to go into these few moments. Anyway, the girls' event will be on first. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Mieko can barely contain herself. On the other hand, Hiromi is as calm and collected as ever. I wonder which mindset will be better when they dive into the pool.
Maybe our mindset of bisexuality will chase all the other women out of the pool. I hope you'll be cheering for us, Kaede.
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Maybe you'd have some kind of reason not to.
Come on, Mieko. Now's not the time to get mad at me. You've got to psych yourself up for the competition.
I am psyched up for it. Just look at me. I'm rippling with rage.
She looks like a bottle rocket, ready to explode at any moment. Both of them couldn't be more ready if they wanted to be, in all honesty. That's not a sentence. They're bristling with energy.
Oh, it's nearly time to go. Really? We haven't gotten changed. Indeed. We'll talk to you later, Kaede. For now, we really need to go.
They leave without another word. All I can do now is take a seat in the stands. It's only a few minutes before all of the swimmers line up on the stands. All of them look like seasoned veterans. Hiromi and Mieko take their places too. I can't help but notice how they stand out among their competitors. Everyone else looks nervous, unsure. Those two, though, they're they're exuding confidence. Somehow, I think that they're going to be fine. It's coming up to that defining moment now. They're all about to dive in. The shrill cry...
Shrill.
The shrill cry... This is like, I know that Spirit and Angels had their typos, but man, Swim Club has a lot of them.
Yeah.
The shrill cry of a whistle rings through the air. The race begins. All of them make their dive. That's a nice picture.
Yes.
That's a good one. There are only two people who I care about in this race, though. I know they'll make it. There's no way that they'll lose this. Not to anyone, especially not each other. Once everyone is in the pool, you can clearly see who's faster than who. Those two are neck and neck, just as I thought they would be. They do have some competition, though. The other swimmers have undoubtedly been training for this, too. One girl in particular seems to be keeping an even pace with both of them. All of these years, I think the whole thing holding them back were their own fears. Now that they can face their fears, this tournament isn't going to be any trouble for them at all.
PSA, art department, swim caps.
Oh yeah! Holy crap, that would be a lot of additional resistance. Come on, you two, do your best! Ignore basic physics with your hair and boobs! I know that you'll win! I hope they can hear me. But they do seem to be swimming even faster than they were before. That other girl is quickly left behind. They must be pushing themselves to their absolute limit. As they continue neck and neck, I find myself getting anxious for some reason. I'm anticipating the outcome. Which one of these girls will be the one to win the tournament? The entire race, it's just Hiromi and Mieko competing with each other. I can only think of the insults they'd be flinging at one another if they were able to. The final lap is rapidly approaching. I think they're getting tired now. They're not as fast as they were when the race started. They're instead opting for a steadier pace. They've still got an unbeatable lead on everyone else, though. It's more a question of which of these two will be crowned the winner of the tournament. Now comes the defining moment of this race. It's the final stretch. Both of them are speeding towards the end, but one question remains. Which of these two is better? I can feel my heart jumping into my mouth. Ew.
Ew.
Who's going to win? I don't know. As I continue to look on, they begin to reach for the end of the pool. This is it. Which one of them will make it?
And that's the end of the episode.
Thanks for watching, everyone. But no, it's only been 6.5 minutes.
We're fucking with you.
I close my eyes for a moment, waiting for the result. I slowly open them and look down. They both touch the end of the pool at the exact same moment. Oh, wait. It's a tie. They're both equal to one another.
Oh, that's it.
That was not the result I was expecting.
Oh, that's it.
What, are you going to bust out Nurse No-No Square? I'm scared.
Both of them have their own unique swimming styles, but in the end, they're equal to each other. I guess that's why they'll always be friends.
Okay, I'm sorry Dr. Mr. Bad Touch was the judge at a female swimming competition. Actually,
friends! Yay!
That does make sense that Dr. Mr. Bad Touch would be there. And their rivals, too. As they pull themselves out of the pool, I can hear them complaining to each other.
I can't believe it. A tie. I should do both of their voices as Nurse
No, please, God, no.
I didn't lose to you, Hiromi.
I quickly make my way down from the stands to break up their argument. Neither of you lost to each other. That's what a tie is. You're both as good as each other. They both look away from each other and pout. Not you two, Hiromi. Aren't you supposed to be the mature one?
Are you saying I am mature, Kaede? How dare you?
She angrily begins to stamp her foot.
Aren't you doing that with a bare foot on concrete? Ow.
Oh, yeah.
First I lose the race, now this. This is the worst swimming tournament ever. I wanted to win as well. What do we do about our bet now?
Bet? What bet? They stop pouting and just look at me sheepishly.
We made a bet. Whoever wins the tournament would get to take you out on your first date.
My first date? What the hell do you think the cultural festival was? That's what all this was about? That's why they're both so angry with one another?
We were gonna do so many cute things! Now my plans are ruined! You're not the only one who has ruined plans.
I like how no one asked me if I wanted to go out on a date after this.
I would make him even happier than you. Just you wait, Hiromi. He'll only want to spend time with me soon enough. We'll see about that, girls.
It occurs to me that I don't have much time left to prepare for my race.
Let's go to a sushi bar.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Also ramen. I would like to go to, like, a real ramen place since I'm just getting... Anyway, we'll talk about this later, you two. God, I want some ramen now.
Yeah, I want to go to a dim sum restaurant. That sounds good.
Let's just move to Japan.
You're about to race. Oh, no. We've been wasting your time.
Both of them began shoving me toward the starting line.
Hurry up, you've got to win this, Kaede. Failure is not an option.
I'm well aware that it's not. Before I know it, I've already lined up. Oh, sorry. I just
You're okay.
smacked the Akamura's knee, shoulder to shoulder with countless others. As I stand there, a strange wave of emotions is crashing through me.
It's not like you hit me and it immediately started gushing blood.
Anxiety, fear, determination. Yeah, but you apologize when you wrong somebody, and I'm nice to you because I don't want to ever hurt you.
Oh, but I like it when you touch me. This is getting off topic.
All of my training is going to add up to this one moment. That's going to get the downvotes on this video. Not any of the opinions we've talked about, not any of the asides, but the fact that, anyway. As I look out to the crowd, I see someone sitting there. He wears a black suit with a distinct crest on. God, this is like an 80s made for... Oh, never mind. I thought it would be his dad in person. Anyway, I knew that my dad would send one of his assistants in his place. Someone to report back to him. I won't be able to lie about it. The only way out of this is to win. As I stand there, I can feel my insides churning. I've never been this nervous before.
Think about it, dude.
This'll be...
If you win this, you get to take your ladies out on a date.
To a ramen bar. This'll be the moment that makes or breaks me. I look toward the stand and see those two smiling back at me. If I don't do it, I'm going to be miserable for the rest of my life. Wait. Oh, okay. If I don't do it, I'll have to leave them behind. That's not an option. I get myself into my starting position. Every muscle in my body is tensed up. I have to relax a little bit. I'm going to waste all my energy on worrying if I don't relax. What? If I take a few deep breaths, letting that nervous energy out. I look back at Hiromi, sitting there in the stands, with her usual calm look. Deep down... She didn't change out of her swimsuit? Deep down...
They didn't have time.
I cannot help but feel her calmness wash over me. Then I look to Mieko. She lives life loud, angry, and with as much energy as she can muster. Her attitude's rubbing off on me. As long as they're there, watching over me, how could I possibly fail? But now is not the time for idly daydreaming. The judge is now taking his place. Here it comes. I prepare myself to leap into the water. I will pour all of myself in these few moments. I am not a failure, and I am going to prove it. The whistle blows. The moments before I enter the water seem to go in slow motion. My technique is perfect. As my fingertips touch the water, it offers me no resistance at all. It's almost as if the pool is welcoming me. I cannot help but let a smile form on my face as the water rushes around me. Now this is where the real pain begins. I have so much that I have to focus on. My breathing must be perfect. My technique must be perfect. I begin surging through the water, moving faster than I think I ever have in my life. My competition is strong, very strong. Even with this pace, I'm barely keeping up with all of them. We'll have to see who tires out first. It's a desperate competition. Everyone seems to be neck in neck. Neck in neck. Everyone seems to be neck in neck.
Well, that's body horror.
Yeah, it's like the ending of Inside.
Please picture that, folks. 10 dudes joined at the neck.
We'll see how these other guys hold up. Second lap now. I'm still maintaining my pace. I think the best thing to do for now is to take it easy. I can feel the strain on my muscles, though. Some of them are surging ahead of me, too. I can tell. I need to decide what I'm going to do now. Maintain this pace, or give it everything I've got. They're starting to tire out now, but one of them is still in front of me. A sign comes from the crowd that I need to start giving it all I've got.
Hurry up! You're gonna make it, Kaede! Don't you dare lose now! The goal is just in front of you!
With encouragement like that, how could I not? I begin pumping my muscles no matter how much they scream at me. The guy in front of me begins to slow down. He's gotten a fair lead on everyone by now. He thinks he's won this. But I surge ahead of him, taking him by surprise. As he realizes his mistake, he begins to pick up the pace again. Now it's just a matter of who can make it first. We're on the final lap. The pain in my body is tearing me apart. My breathing is shallow. I'm barely able to catch my breath.
How are you breathing?
We're practically neck and neck because we've broken out of the necks of the 8 other guys. He's tiring too, still pushing himself as hard as he can. But I have a reason to win this. More than ever, I need to win this. For once in my life, I want an accomplishment that I can call my own. And this will be an accomplishment. We're now at a point which I call the heartbreak stretch. It's that last tiny distance you have to cover before you're done. I let out one last burst of energy. This is it. This will be the defining moment. I manage to get a little bit ahead of him. I reach out to the finish. The distance feels so long. It's like there's an entire galaxy between me and the finish because I can't think of any other metaphors, but my hand begins to close the gap. I close my eyes as I reach forward. I feel my fingers brush against cold concrete. Slowly, I open my eyes. As I look around me, I see that I'm the only one at the end. I did it. I did it! I won! I came first place! I hear my competitor splashing behind me. He stops shortly after. There's no doubt about it. I've won the swimming tournament. I can hear Hiromi and Mieko cheering for me. Bit by bit, I pull myself out of the water. My heart is racing. My arms ache. My lungs are hurting more than I ever thought they could. But I did it. I don't have to transfer now. I practically plop onto my back, trying to get my breath back. The bright blue sky above me seems so nice now. As I slowly get up, I see Hiromi and Mieko rushing toward me. Both of them embrace me in a group hug.
You did it, Kaede! You won! You have no idea how proud I am of you right now. Can't believe you managed to pull it off! Maybe you aren't as stupid as I think you are.
I'd complain, but I know that this is about as nice as Mieko gets. Thanks, both of you. Ugh, oxygen. I couldn't possibly have done this without both of you. You're the best teachers I've ever had.
Don't let us take all the credit. This is something that you did for yourself. We showed you the way, but it was you who pushed yourself down that path. Yeah, don't downplay your own achievements. This is your victory, Kaede. Savor it.
They're both right. This is ultimately something which I had to do myself. They showed me the way, but it was me who pushed myself in the end. Still, I'm so grateful that I met both of you. I don't think I've ever been happier than I am now. They both blush as I say that.
We make you happy?
Why is this a surprise to you two?
It was nothing. Just nothing. Stop saying such embarrassing things.
Mieko can barely handle being complimented by me. Oh well, this is one of the happiest days of my life. I can say that with no doubt. Ah, all's well that ends well.
Yay!
So I guess there's going to be a little bit more, so stick around for that, possibly an epilogue, or...
You swam to swamp.
I swim to swamp. Thank you, the Akamura. And thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode.
Can't believe all those guys got fooled by that pool cosplay. Ridiculous. That is some professional shit.